Okay, on page 73, using a map giving directions, it says on a map we use the compass rose to give directions. I'm circling the compass rose. This is the compass rose, and it shows us the directions in a map.
The compass rose. What is it? Yes, it is a compass rose. Now, we need to identify with the help of a compass rose the different directions so you can locate places in a map. The compass rose shows up, the north. Can you see it? It is up. Then there's a capital N that stands for north. Down there is the south and the letter S, which stands for south. To the right we have the east and letter E, capital E. To the left there is west and capital W, which stands for west. But also we have some directions that are not north or east, but they are in diagonal. For example, northeast, capitals NE stand for northeast. Down south and to the right we have southeast. Capitals SE stand for southeast. Down to the left we have southwest and the abbreviation is capital S and W. Finally, up left we have northwest and the abbreviation is capital N and capital W. Okay, the first activity on page 73. Let's read instructions. Use the compass rose above to answer the questions about the map on the previous page. So we're going to be checking the compass rose and we're going to be checking the map on page 72. Okay, number one, what place is 3 squares west of Dublin? The first thing we have to do is look at the question word. What place? They're using what. We don't know what place is 3 squares west of Dublin. That's what we need to find. What place? Wait a minute, let me get a different color. Let's see. What place is 3 squares? So that's important. 3 squares west of Dublin. So we know a place which is Dublin. Let's look at the map and find Dublin. That information we know, we have it. Did you find Dublin in the map? Find Dublin. I'm looking for a marker. Let me get my marker. There it is. Dublin. That's a place we know. Now, from there, look at the question again. It says, what place is 3 squares west? Another thing we have to do is identify west. In what direction is the west? Is it down, to the right, to the left? Let me get my color. Now, Dublin, we know, we found it. We know where it is. But that place, we don't know. We don't know that place. 3 squares, I'm going to mark it. And west, that's the direction we're moving to. West, look at the grid. That's north, northeast, east, south, southwest. Where is west? What color? It's orange. That direction is west. Okay, now we have Dublin and we know in which direction west goes. So, now from Dublin, let's move west. How many squares? 3. So back to the map. There is Dublin in the circle, remember? Let's move west. 1,
2, 3 squares. Now, what place is that? I circled it. Let's read what place that is. Galway. That is the place that is 3 squares west of Dublin. Excuse me. Oops, sorry. Okay, let me erase this so we can write the answer. Let's read the question again. What place is 3 squares west of Dublin? Do we know the name of that place now? Yes, it is Galway. It is correct. Galway we said, oops, Galway we said is, let's make it a complete sentence. And all the information we need is right there in the question. We substitute what place with the name that we already know now. Galway is 3 squares west of Dublin. Oh, there it is. Let me write it down so you have a sample. Galway is 3 squares west of Dublin. The period. Excellent. There you go.
Very good. All this reading carefully you did in order to answer that one question was very important. It was very, very important. Now you know, well, you knew it before, but now you just practiced reading something, going part by part in order to understand what they're asking you. Okay? Also, you practiced checking different pieces of information like the grid with the compass rose and then the map in the previous page. That was awesome. Now, for the rest of the activity, numbers 2, 3, 4, and 5, that's going to be done on your own. You can stop the video now and then answer because I want you to finish the pages here in class, not after, not when your mom comes. She can help, but it's your work. Now, in number 2, please start at Donegal because that's the place you know. And from Donegal, you move to whatever the book is asking you. In number 3, you start at Killarney or whatever the pronunciation is because that's the place you know. That's a location you know. So you start there. In number 4, you start at Cavan, okay, because that's the name or the location you know. And number 5, you need to start at Dublin again. That's where you start. Read the questions, analyze what they're asking you, and then check the compass rose, move onto the map like we did with number 1. Okay? Stop the video, finish this part, but only finish activity 1. Activity 2, we're not doing it. We'll skip it. Good job. I'm pretty sure you're doing a great job. Now we have to stretch. Come on, come on. We need to stretch. I need you to stand up. Everybody, boys, girls, stand up. And now let's do the activity called Doom Doom Dada. That's it. Doom Doom Dada. Wanna repeat with me? Doom Doom Dada. So, you say the tune and you do what I do, following the rhythm. Ready? Here we go. Let's try. Doom Doom Dada. Okay? So again, Doom Doom Dada. 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 Doom, doom, da da. This requires a lot of coordination and memorizing what the movements were. Okay. For the next activity, I'm gonna show you the book page here because I want you and I to read the information about the comma. The comma is super simple. Let's read what it says about the comma. A comma is a punctuation mark that separates clauses or words. It is also used in a list of three or more items. It is used before some conjunctions too. Like you can see in the examples. They are giving you examples of each one of the things we mentioned before. Example number 1. After I left Dublin, comma, I drove to Cork. In the parentheses, it says the comma there was used to separate clauses. Remember, a clause is like another sentence or like another predicate. Not only a word, it's a whole idea. Okay? The second example, I like to travel, write, and listen to music. And in the parentheses, it says they are using the commas to separate three items in a sentence. Remember, like in a list, three things: travel, write, and listen. So, comma, comma, comma. And number 3, some things St. Patrick drove, some things St. Patrick drove the snakes out of Ireland, but there were never any snakes there. Yeah, I doubted my reading. So what they are using the comma for in that example is to link two independent clauses with a conjunction. Look for the comma and the next word is but. So that is a conjunction. Right before the conjunction we put commas. Now, after reading this, I need you to do activity 1 on page 75. Let's go over the instructions. Insert a comma in the correct places in the sentences below. Use the rules above to help you. Then write the sentences on the line. If the sentence already uses commas correctly, write correct on the line. So, if the sentence is incorrect, you write the correct sentence using commas where it is correct to put them. But if the sentence is correct and has the commas placed properly, you don't write anything except correct. Okay? Please remember, look at the examples to identify the rules. Okay? Stop the video and do the activity right now. Please, I'll see you in a minute. How was that? Was it easy? I hope it was. Now, the next page, and this is for homework, which means for after we finish the class, is page 76. That is also about commas. But in this case, you have a chart. Give me a second. Okay, the book has a chart with an example. There are only 5 exercises, but they're super easy. But I'm going to explain what happened, what they're showing in the chart. This chart. This chart right here. Okay, the book says the name of a person, the birth date when the person was born, and the birthplace where that person was born. Now, who is the person? Ernest Shackleton. What is the birthday? February 15th, 1874. Remember, this is a short date, and sometimes we write dates like this at school. Okay. And the birthplace, where was he born? In Kilkea, Ireland. We already know because the book says that states and states get separated from their country or cities from the state with a comma. Okay? Now, what you have to do here is put all this information in a sentence. What? Yeah, put it in a sentence. So we'll start saying the name. What is the name? Ernest. What is the last name? Shackleton. Then look what the book says. Was born, because that's in the past. Was born when? What is this number 2? What does it stand for? The second month. January, February. February starts with a capital. February. What? What's the number of day? 15. And the book says there we place a comma. And what's the year? 1874, right? 1874. Uh-oh, we need more space here. Where? In Kilkea. That's the name of a place. So we use a capital and we copy the same letters. Kilkea, comma, to separate a city and a state, or a city from a country. Kilkea, Ireland. Okay, that is a sentence. We used parts of information and then we put them like a sentence using commas to separate the number of day from the year and the city from the country, or the state from the country. Okay? Well, class, this class, not only it was easy, but it was easy because you were listening, you were paying attention, you were working. So, don't forget to take pictures of your pages when you finish and send them to your teacher's email. Well, before we go, let's do our last doom doom dada. Ready? Here we go. Oh, I forgot what I was gonna do. Doom doom dada. 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 I did that before, right? I'll see you next time. Take care.